Hello students, welcome to Crack Grade B online learning platform. Today in this video lecture we are going to do analysis of agriculture and rural development last 4 years questions, and that those questions were asked in NABARD Grade A phase 1. So we will do the analysis, and in the last video we discussed about the ESI question of last 4 years. Which section is the most important in ARD section, static or current affair, from where they are asking more question, and from which topic of the NABARD syllabus they are asking more question, and those students who don't want to come study all the topics of the ARD, so what should they do, on which topic they should focus more. So we will discuss in this video. You can see that last 4 years, this is the analysis. If we talk about the government scheme, that is very important part, as in the ESI paper. Here it is also important. You can see that 5 marks into 18, 19, 12 marks in 29 marks in 21, 5 marks, and it is not a fixed standard. They can ask more question in 22, means this year, and as in 19 they ask 12 marks question from this government scheme. Current affair part, 6 question in 18 and 7 question in 19, 4 question in 20, and 21 5 questions. So approximate 10 question from government scheme and current affair in 21, 13 in 2019 they asked maximum question from the, means almost 50% question from the government scheme and current affair. So they can ask this year. I mean, so if we talk about the last year NABARD phase 2 exam, the pattern is little bit changed. They are giving the weightage, and the recent RBI exam they are giving more focus on the government scheme and the current affairs. So most probably we can expect this year that the equal weightage of the static part as well as the current affairs and government scheme. So 50% means 20 question you can expect from the agriculture technical part, and 20% 20 question from the current affair and government scheme we are expecting this year. As the trend of the exam, we have seen NABARD phase 2, RBI, and like SEBI exam pattern we have seen, because all the exams are being conducted by the IBPS. So static part 20, 18, 29 questions are from the static part, 21 questions from the 2019 from static part, 27 question in 2020 from the static part, 30 question in 21 static part. So which topic you should focus more on? You can see that topic wise analysis also we have done. So maximum questions are being asked from the few topics, like you can see that agriculture basics, every year they are asking question. Soil and water conservation, they are asking every year. Water resource, every year they are asking question. Farm and engineering, not asked every year. Plantation and horticulture, every year, very important topic. Animal husbandry, also 3-4 question every year they are asking. Fisheries, some definition or some question they are asking, and government scheme and current related question. If we are not going to study all the topics, in rural development generally they ask under the ESI portion, so you should study it. It can be asked in the ESI as well as in the agriculture part, but most of the time they are asking the question from the rural development from in ESI paper only. If you will select this topic, agriculture basics, under this different topics are given, like you can see that agriculture definition branches. So one question usually they ask about the definition of the agriculture branch. Agronomy, classification of field crops, type of cropping pattern, climate zones, cropping pattern, problem of dryland agriculture, seed production, meteorology, weather parameters, crop weather advisory, precision farming, and organic farming. These are the topic under this first topic, agriculture basics. So 4 question every year they are asking from this, and in 21 8 question were from this topic. So it's very important topic. If you will cover this topic, soil and water, water resources, farm engineering, and plantation and horticulture, and animal husbandry. One topic I will suggest you to do this, economy and climate change. Also they can ask the question from here, or and forestry. These are the easy topic you can easily do. If you don't want like agriculture extension, fisheries, if you want to avoid, And maximum question you can see that agriculture basics, plantation and horticulture, animal husbandry, and current affair part and government schemes. So easily you can cover at least 20 question or 25 questions from these topics. So accordingly you can prepare if you don't want to focus on all the subjects, means all topics. Like animal husbandry is easy, not much difficult. Fisheries, some uh, different type of fish you have to learn. Basically they are asking the question mainly on the varieties of the fish, breed of the fish. In animal husbandry also they are asking the basic terminology, basic. Some question in plantation and horticulture they have asked in depth. In agriculture basics they are asking basic question. In soil and water also they are asking some characteristics of soil, and in water resources some types of irrigation, that is very important. Farm and agri engineering generally they are asking about the equipments which are used in the, you can see the questions in this agriculture chapter, what type of question they have asked. You can see like main crop and trap crop, growing short duration crop between sugar cane rows, which type of cropping pattern it is, cropping system, integrated farming, what is it is called, organic farming, seed rate, seed packet color, seed replacement rate, certified issued for breeder seed, and definition of a process in seed stratification, climate zone related question, organic state in India, mixed cropping related question, dry land farming. So these are the very basic question, and you can easily find in our content also these things were covered. If we talk about the next chapter, soil and water, major type of soil type, soil fertility, fertilizer, soil erosion, soil in conservation, basic terminology is there. These are not much difficult. You have to cram the characteristics of various types of soil. And you can see the question, soil having maximum area coverage in India, soil which has self-plowing property, which soil has the highest water retaining capacity, and soil low in plant nutrient, pH of alkali soil, black cotton soil, which soil has the lowest water holding capacity. There was asked which soil has the highest water retaining capacity. Here it was asked the lowest. State have a maximum saline soil. Which of the following is a high clay soil? So you can see that basic question are asked, and you can easily cram these things, means characteristics of the soil, and you can easily attempt the question in the exam. Irrigation management, third chapter, next chapter, types of irrigation, sources of irrigation. Even in descriptive last year the question was asked from this chapter. Drip irrigation, crop water requirement, command area development, water conservation technique, micro irrigation, irrigation pump, major, medium and minor irrigation. So in this chapter also they have asked the basic concept. They are not asking much depth question. Some question you can find difficult, that is possible in every chapter, in every exam. ESI, if we talk about ESI, some question they can ask with difficulty level, but there will be some question which will be easy and direct and simple in nature. So you have to cover the basic things, don't go much depth, because agriculture itself is a vast subject. If you will start studying everything that is available on the Google and Telegram, then you will be you can lose, you will not be able to gain, because syllabus is, if we will go through the each topic, then syllabus is huge and lot of content is there, but we have to filter out the content, and whatever we have given, that is enough for this exam. Since last 3 years we are providing, and it is more than enough. There is more than 60% questions from this technical agriculture are directly covered. In ESI more than 80%, and that is enough for to clear this exam. Next, in farm engineering, you can see that these topics, syllabus topics are these. So you can see the question, harrow operated by set of rotating steel discs with common shaft. What is per day field capacity of power harrow? It was a difficult question. What is the depth of V-shaped harrow? These are some technical question. The machine used for chopping fodder, it is easy question. Which of the following is a renewable energy source? Biomass. This is an easy question. Some question they can ask depth, that is not new thing, and you should be ready for some difficult question also. And so you can leave that question. You don't have to score in this phase 1. And next chapter, plantation and horticulture, definition, meaning, branches, agronomic practices, introduction to technology, post-harvest management, value and supply chain management. You can see that question level, nutrient required for synthesis of sugar in sugarcane. This was a difficult question. Some questions are difficult, some questions are easy, so try to attempt easy question, and whatever this selective content we have given, focus on that, and that will be enough. You can go through the question. This PDF we will also we already shared in our Telegram channel or website. We will share in again this one. You can see that CTC processing is essential for all agriculture. Definition is which of the following is a micronutrient, major nutrient, which of the following belong to my millet family. Puddling, what is it? It is related to transplanting of the traditional crop method for rice. So next is animal husbandry. This is also an important topic. As you can see that there are 3 to 4 questions every year they are asking, and mainly they are asking on the breeds, various type of breed, their characteristics they are asking. You can see that economic life of poultry, layer bred bird, most serious disease of poultry, sheep breed with high finest quality of carpet wool, best milk yield cow breed, first milk produced immediately following delivery to the newborn, rich in antibodies, broiler chicken ready for marketing. Buffalo milk is not yellowish because it does not contain sickle-shaped horn. Buffalo breed. Sussex is a breed of. You can see that question, direct question and simple. These questions are simple. You have to grant various types of characteristics. Similarly, in fisheries, you can see that question, what type of question they have asked. Fish live in fresh water but breed in salt water. Air breathing fish. Blue revolution is related to rearing period of freshwater prawns. Paddy cum fish culture has rearing period of. Fish curing process, this was asked, and some question they can ask or means in this chapter of difficulty level, but again I will suggest go with the selective content, study selective content, because every means in fisheries, forestry, there is a these are degree subjects. I mean 4-year or 3-year graduation degree you can do in these subjects. Like forestry, there is 3 years degree. Fisheries, similarly farm engineering, 4-year degree. Animal husbandry, horticulture, agronomics, agriculture, these are the degree subjects. So syllabus means content is vast, but you have to stick to the as per the previous year questions, what they have given, what they have asked, what they have asked. So accordingly you have to study only the selective and content, whatever we are providing to our students, that is enough. In forestry, what type of question they ask every year? They're not asking community forest, joint forest management, silvopasture, agroforestry. They have asked agriculture and extension. You can see that various type of institute they used to ask, like National Research Center for Orchids is located at Central Institute of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants is located at about KVK Krishi Vigyan Kendra. They have asked economy and climate change. This is also basic things you have to study, all these things, basic concept of climate change, greenhouse gases, measure greenhouse gases emitting countries, climate analysis, IPCC, UNFCCC, COP meetings, these are important, and Government of India program, this is very important. You can see the question types. Which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? INDC full form they asked. The mission related to climate change, maximum greenhouse gases are released from. Which of the following is a climate change action program? So you can see that questions. Present scenario of Indian agriculture and allied activity. In this part you have to study the current affair and the government scheme also. You can see that question, what type of question they have asked. Mainly the agriculture statistics like horticulture production, food grain production, MSP related question, export import related question, GDP contribution related questions. These things you have to keep in mind. And Kisan credit card, priority sector lending, these guidelines are also important, and reports of agriculture ministry and NABARD report is also important. NABARD annual report that is about to be released and you can see that questions in this section, like scale of loan under KCC, medium farmer, agriculture census, livestock census, that is important, APDA related question, and you can see that economic survey, agriculture sectors contribution in India GDP, agriculture contribution in GDP, interest subvention related question. Every year they are asking question related to this agriculture GDP contribution in India GDP, per capita milk, availability of milk, RIDF related question, green revolution, MSP of agri commodities is decided by allocation of MG NREGA. So standard and base simple question they have asked, and various estimates of production by the director of statistics and director of agriculture economics and statistics. There is a website, so you can see or you can read from there, but those who all are our subscriber, we are providing that all the data statistic whatever is important in our content, so you don't have to refer any other source or any other website. Government schemes we are covering from the official website, so you can see that in this chapter mainly the schemes will be asked, and the Panchayati Raj 73rd Amendment Act and Panchayati Raj related various terminology that you have to study, and you can see that questions have been asked related to scheme, mainly from rural development schemes are being asked, and some agriculture schemes in this chapter. In this paper ARD they will ask. You can see mainly NRLM is very important for this. NRLM, National Rural Livelihood Mission, and Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare Schemes, Ministry of Animal Husbandry, Dairying and Fisheries, that is Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, that is also important, so you have to study those schemes. You can see that NRLM every year they are asking, MG NREGA they can ask in these schemes, and you can go through these questions and accordingly you have to prepare. I will suggest stick to the selective things, don't study everything. If you will study this agriculture basic, farm engineering, you can go plantation and horticulture, animal husbandry, and these last chapters, agriculture extension, forestry, and you can leave if you want to leave fisheries on farm engineering or soil and water conservation, then you can easily cover at least 40 marks you can cover, because this plantation and horticulture is a very vast, this topic is also very vast. You can study selective content in this chapter. Also I will suggest in this fisheries you can study selective content, don't go for everything. You can study statistics of related to the fisheries and various type of breeds and some state fishes, which is means which some states have some specific breed, so they can ask in the exam that which of the following this breed is found in which of the following state, like that type of question they can ask. So I will suggest you plantation and horticulture and fisheries and farm engineering. You can do selective studies, and all other our chapter means content is not too much, we are providing very specific content, stick to that and you can easily attempt at least more than 60% question were directly covered, so easily you can cover, you can attempt more than 60% question if you will stick to the content. And 20 marks GA is there, ESI is 40, so 40 20 60, and if you will cover 60% at least you will attempt, so 85, that is more than enough for this phase 1. And phase 2 you will not face problem, because phase 2 is mainly based on the current affair, the government scheme, static part will be very less, and descriptive they will ask, and that we are going to cover. And you don't have to refer other source for descriptive. Also question answer format every chapter wise for these all the chapters we will provide. So this is the analysis, and if you have any doubt and you need any guidance, or you are our subscriber, you can contact us. And this is detail of our course. We are charging 3000 only for the complete ESI static part, and it will be provided in the notes format, e-notes. All PDFs are not downloadable. Static part 50% PDF are downloadable, and current related all PDF are downloadable. Video lectures will be there for ESI and ARD. From here for ESI we are going to start the live classes day after tomorrow, and static part recorded videos are being uploaded. We are covering the current affair from the PIB website. These circulars from these websites, RBI, SEBI, NABARD, newspaper, important newspaper we are covering, agriculture related current affairs and various reports we are covering, economic survey budget document, important report from reference documents we are covering, topic wise MCQs, ministry wise scheme compilation from the ministry reference ministry, and descriptive topic wise you will get question answer format, and objective mock test 7 each. For phase 1 we will provide 7, for phase 2 we will provide objective mock test, and this will be based on the merit section. Also we are providing the decision making content. It is the PDF format we are providing. 2 descriptive mocks we will provide based on the exam pattern for ESI and ARD. 2 mock for English descriptive. This we will check and evaluate and provide the feedback. It will be online on the exam pattern. You have to type and submit online, and these mock tests we will add progressively. For phase 1 we will start adding from the next, after 7 to 10 days we will start adding, because current affair we have to cover, because most of the questions in ESI will be asked based on the current affair. So accordingly we have to cover the current affairs in the mock test. So mock test we will start adding from after 7 days at least. Interview preparation is also covered in this course, and we will keep updating the course till the phase 2. And please subscribe our channel. If you are not subscribed, we will keep updating, and in next video we will discuss about the 50 days plan, how to prepare for this exam in next 50 days, what topic you have to study in every topic, what you things you have to focus, that we will explain. So thank you and happy